Do you say anything in particular in response to...
This is fun to Slug. God, we need better code names.
This is Slug. I don't disagree.
So, Bun Bun curls up on the bed. Does Bun Bun do her best not to leave hairs on the bed, or do you make a point of leaving hairs on the bed?
I'm a bunny. What do I care?
You make a point of leaving hairs on the bed as you struggle in. Oh dear. And back to the canteen.
No, I'll come right.
Okay. Everybody else, the slug excused himself for a few minutes. What do you do?
Well, now that we're free of such a depressing presence, Sai's gonna take a moment to eat like she hasn't eaten all night, because she probably hasn't.
No one finds it odd that a Hutt excused themselves?
Hey, in my line of work, you learn to just take what blessings you can get when the obnoxious people in the room.
Uh-huh. Something's going on. Hutt does not excuse themselves. They just sit there and tell you to excuse yourself. Well, I just thought maybe you'd like to, have a little flavor with all that food you're eating over there.
You're gonna get yourself smacked.
Flavor.
I think the rest of you are plenty salty for me.
And you act like I don't want to be smacked. Maybe I enjoy that.
A 0.5 rating earthquake is felt through the local neighborhood.
And Wasari wakes up, sits up, and goes, "Did the hut fall down?"
Well, if the Hutt doesn't mind a little bit of a personal injury, I think I may have figured out a way to mess with the base's construction.
What kind of personal injury?
Would hitting the ground from a decently high distance qualify as workforce trauma, or is that more or less the same thing? Don't worry, not high enough to kill you or anything, but
Thank you for the host.
it
Fraser.
might sting. If anything.
God damn it.
Honestly, I'm not a doctor or anything like that, so I really couldn't tell you how much you could expect. I just gotta say you could expect at least a little bit. It would not be a pleasant day for.
I'm sorry, are we suggesting using the hut as an organic bomb?
I was gonna say, well, I mean,
I was
I was
an
going with-
organic earthquake bomb.
yeah, organic earthquake machine. Just kind of go up like 5 stories and push them off the edge. Or, well, I suppose they wouldn't really have stories if they're mostly still working on the underground part, so that might make things a little bit more complicated.
Yeah, at the moment it's about a 150 meter deep hole in the ground.
Those are details. If we're having to go with the fallback plan of drop the hood on the ground from a decent height, clearly things have gone wrong.
Tell you what, why don't you go get me some test samples? I'd be more than happy to.
Test samples of what? The concrete?
No, how it feels to jump out of a hover car from 5 stories up.
Hey!
Well-
Okay, I will make a note of that.
So, yeah, so you guys were discussing kind of...
Wasari will just wander over, look at everyone studying their stuff, kind of curiously peek in, see a few people looking at the layout of the place and the plans. Goes, "Oh, it's just a big hole in the ground. What do you do to ruin a hole in the ground? Is fill it with water?
You could fill it with Twi'leks.
Oh, wow.
Fill it with Hutt.
Don't kill the Wookiees. I need them to line my coat when I get big.
Or at least I'll make sure the Hutt hasn't tried to run over it.
I mean, if anybody's gonna run over something, it's more likely you.
That was a
poor street light.
That
What
was
did
a
it
fucking
do to
fluke.
you?
That streetlight looked at me funny, is what it did. Okay.
I wasn't aware streetlights had facial features or eyes, but okay, let's go with that.
I think it needed maintenance. Its light bulb was shit.
Bear with me while the image loads. That's a big ass image.
I mean, you put it where the camera was just literally moth titty.
All right. Wait, no, sorry.
Force sensitive
Stressful day.
rabbits are fine.
I think I'm just going
I just get
to. I'm
telepathy,
going to
but,
turn
you
in
know.
early for the night. Thank you. You may go back to your duties. Okay, Moth. I'll have a good night.
Right, so I'm either going to make her insane, or... Yeah, just going to make her nuts. Great. This is working exactly not as planned.
And she will screen and cue tactical camera angles while she quickly changes into some night clothes. And, so, some of the crew that was in earlier mentioned might be with them. Is that right?
She just looks at her blankly and shrugs her shoulders and goes, what are you talking about?
A Hutt, a cat, and a human.
The star of a joke?
Yes, I think that's when they first walked in. But, no, this joke may start working for me. You encounter this in the middle of the road.
What is going on here?
So, what do? Do you stop the van? Do you keep rolling?
What exactly am I looking at here?
It's a holdup.
That definitely looks
You-
like a impromptu toll booth quota.
You've-
Toll booth
But
quota.
it looks
You've-
like there's a kid there.
I mean, the family that holds up together is the family that stays together.
I mean, it's the slums. You can't really expect a minimum age requirement on a lot of stuff here.
Oh,
Didn't you know it's take your child to work day?
Oh,
is it possible
dear.
to get around them? Like, do they have it completely blocked, or is it just the street mainly?
I mean, they're blocking the street.
So I can get up on the sidewalk and get past them?
You can try.
Is there any rope in the van that I might use to convince a lamppost to help us?
I'm going to move you on to the next map. All right, you're at the top left. You need to get to the bottom right.
We see blackness.
I thought it was my screen just messing up. Thank you.
Oh,
We see a van in the top left, and then we see, hello, darkness, my old friend.
What the? One moment. Oh well.
Sorry, guys. Hetty's a
Let's
little
do this.
distracted.
Let's do this the old-fashioned way then. There you go. How's that?
Oh my god. Well, now we see a light pouring out of the right side of the fan like a flashlight.
So
That's not
Lexus
even going
can't
out the
see,
front.
and the Hutt's to look at.
What the hell?
That's interesting.
Hang on,
Nice
just let me
kid.
let the screen catch up. This is...
Oh my god, if I scroll, it doesn't scroll down the... What did the fuck happen? I don't even know anymore.
The code says, what did it... What the fuck?
I need the
Roll
doll.
20, what the fuck?
We've got Santa telepathically projecting himself as a source of light from the left side of the van.
I didn't know Santa was one of those, illuminous huts.
Hey, at least we have a portable light source.
What the
It's mating season. He's got to turn on his bioluminescence.
Right, is that any better? Did that fix anything?
The van's
Where'd
kind of
the van
geared
go?
down. The Hut of Gondor is just floating in the air.
Oh, there we go. I refreshed the page. It does, yeah, that's better.
Alright. So,
Zex just looks at everyone else, just like, you just want to hit him?
Yeah, sure, go for it. Just try not to add to the bump.
So, I guess I'll
I have
hit
a-
the... Oh, wait, go ahead.
I have a bad idea.
Let's hear this. It can't be
Better
worse than hitting them.
I would like to make the van look like a Rancor.
fine! But note, I am going to give you DC stupid on this.
The facing us would be more make it sound like a ring.
What's this going to be? Your fast-moving van that they've already seen. Let's call it DC 16. Fuck you!
Yes!
With a Santa hat!
All I can say is the Hutt is in the back going, ho, 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 ho.
Does this
Which one of these ones? Rodian and the Twi'lek.
Does this illusion Rancor have a bright red nose?
That is a nat 2.
And the Rodian can stand there. I'm just gonna hit the accelerator and turn him into a speed bump.
Roll me your piloting again.
If you flip us because of the fucking Rodian.
Jesus fucking Christ!
That's one hell of a speed bump.
That's a nat 20 to, I believe the quote is, hit the Rodian.
This is a
Yeah,
rogue gone.
He's a deer in the headlights. There is.
Does that count as
oh my
combat?
god. What the? Just seriously, guys. You now have a second dint in the front of your van, and imprinted into this van is a Rodian hood ornament. Congratulations!
Do we have his head as a hood ornament, or is it still attached to his body behind us?
There's just, when I say you have a Rodian hood ornament, it's kind of just green jelly.
I'ma still
With-
wave to it.
Bits of shattered bone in it. Just kind of.
You decided that the Hutt van needed a coat of Rodian.
Yeah.
We gotta get into the Christmas spirit.
They clubbed the child so hard it got turned into jam.
Hey, we're getting into the Christmas spirit. We just put green and red all over the van.
Just what the fuck, guys?
I just lean out the window. You guys know a good place to get a car wash?
Just shrugs at you and carries on walking.
Dear God.
As we drive away, I'm going to shout, "Ho, ho, ho!"
And we speed off down the road.
I'm glad I didn't paint this van red. I'm glad I didn't paint this van red. I'm glad I didn't paint this van red. I'm glad I didn't paint this van red.
Well, then we would both go faster and be wearing a red shirt.
Hey, that means those blasters might have actually hit you.
Are you having fun being a GM yet?
Oh yeah. Everything arrived all right, and oh, by the way, did you guys see or hear anything about a Rancor?
Nope.
There's some strange rumor on the street about a Rancor running around in the city tonight.
Oh, I mean, I saw this this Rancor was running on the street, just stepped on this Rodian and kept on going.
Yeah, it was honestly kind of gruesome.
Ugh. Okay, well, I'll tell my boys to keep an eye out for it. That would be bad for business, or maybe good for business. Maybe it'll clear out those street thugs. That would certainly be good for business.
I hear it really likes the lamppost, so maybe try to make sure those are taken care of. Might bring you some good favor with the Rancor.
Well, yes.
Confidentially, Sam will scoot up to them and whisper, "Don't worry. With the credits from this job, I'll make sure it's well fed."
Wait, you're Rancor?
He's a Hutt.
You guys,
Everybody else is playing the race card on me. Why can't I?
Why can't I play the race card on myself? What the
I
shit?
mean,